Welcome to your daily news update. Quick, clear and straight to the point. We've got top stories from 3rd of September lined up just for you. So plug in your earphones, grab your chai and let's get started. Global news. A grand parade in China commemorated the 80th anniversary of World War II's end, showcasing advanced weaponry and reaffirming national pride and strength. Symbolism underscored the ruling party's narrative about stability in global turbulent dynamics. Heads of state from Russia, China and North Korea convened in Beijing to bolster their strategic military and political ties. The summit signals deepening cooperation amid intensifying global geopolitical friction. Financial markets are jittery as September reset looms, exposing underlying vulnerabilities across US equities, bonds, and global assets. Analysts point to seasonal shifts, rate expectations, and geopolitical risks as stress factors. On September 3rd, the S&P 500 gained 0.5%, breaking a two-day losing streak. The Nasdaq rose by 1% while the Dow slipped by 0.1%. Tech shares led the charge amid bond market tailwinds and easing yields. Market watchers see mild optimism returning despite uneven sector performance. Federal Reserve Governor Christopher Waller reaffirmed support for an interest rate cut at the upcoming policy meeting. He emphasized that the pace of future cuts will depend on evolving labor and the inflation data. At Smarter South America, Winline rolled out its latest electric vehicle charging innovations, aiming for higher power density and faster turnaround. The launch highlights growth in sustainable infrastructure amid rising EV demand. Golf legend Seri Park was named the official ambassador for the 2025 Hanwha Life Plus International Crown. The appointment, 50 days before the tournament, underscores her impact on global women's golf. Her role aims to elevate event visibility and inspire a new generation of players. Toronto will bid farewell to the iconic Roar by the Lake Shore as the Honda Indy street race regulates from Markham. Ann M. Simons, acclaimed for reporting on conflict and climate, is appointed executive editor at the Northeastern Global News. Her leadership signals a renewed editorial focus on in-depth global affairs. A quarterly survey of Certified Public Accountants (CPA) shows stable optimism among firm leaders. Revenue and hiring projections ticked up slightly, even amid trade tensions and inflation concerns. A report by Mordor Intelligence forecasts robust expansion in the high bandwidth memory sector, driven by AI, high performance computing, and data center demand. The projection outlines promising growth opportunities for semiconductor firms. Forbes lists Luther College among top private US schools for its full tuition financial aid to admitted students with household incomes lesser than $100,000. The initiative aims to boost accessibility and diversify academic demographics. News from India. During the September 3rd and 4th meeting, India's GST Council reduced tax on ice cream to 5%. The decision aims to support pandemic-hit manufacturers and boost consumer demand. Industry group IICMA welcomed this as a growth stimulant. Shares of NSE SME listed Colossus Gadgets jumped over 4% after the company revealed plans to deepen its presence across southern Indian markets. The move reflects observable investor confidence in regional growth strategies. Dutch carrier KLM began non-stop flights to Hyderabad using Boeing 777-200ER aircraft, enhancing connectivity and tourism potential. PAFI, the Public Affairs Forum of India, announced Telangana as the partner state for its 12th annual flagship event in mid-September. The selection spotlights the state's policy, environment, and stakeholder engagement. B. Mahesh Gaud of Congress called K. Kavita's exit from BRS and Legislative Council as KCR family drama. The comment added fuel into intra-party intrigue ahead of impending polls. Shailendra Joshi filed a suit in the High Court contesting an adverse report from the Kaleshwaram irrigation project investigation. The move could delay outcomes from the much scrutinized probe. Multiple regions in India declared a school holiday on September 4th, citing heavy rain and regional festival observances. The absence disrupts classes and signals ongoing monsoon-related challenges. The Trump administration asked the US Supreme Court to expedite a decision overturning a ruling that deemed tariffs illegal. A rapid ruling could affect global trade flows and geoeconomic dynamics. Gold futures surged to $3,517 per ounce on September 3rd, up to 1.3% from the previous close, maintaining a record-setting trajectory. The rally reflects safe haven demands amid inflationary and geopolitical risks. In Hyderabad, PFRDA, the nation pushes the National Pension System for Farmer Sustainability. The push underlines attention to rural financial inclusion. US colleges like Manchester and Luther are expanding full aid programs. This amplifies calls within India to expand merit-based funding, especially for underprivileged demographics. News from Telangana. Telangana's designation as PAFI's partner state elevates its role in national discourse with stakeholder panels scheduled mid-September. Attendees include policymakers and industry leaders showcasing state-level economic positioning. Telangana saw advocacy for National Pension Scheme as a mechanism to provide rural financial resilience and retirement security. Agricultural stakeholders urged to leverage structured savings tools. Following the GST Council's 5% tax cut, Telangana's ice cream manufacturers anticipate increased demand and production expansion. Industry players predict recovery in sales and supply chain momentum. Telangana government declared September 6th as a general holiday in Hyderabad and surrounding districts for Ganesh Puja immersion. October 11th will be a make-up working day, balancing civic and cultural calendars. Heavy rains rendered several roads in Katedan's industrial belt muddy and slippery, disrupting daily flows and logistics. Commuters and businesses flagged urgent need for infrastructure updates. Ahead of immersion events, Hyderabad authorities conducted route inspections to ensure crowd management and safety. Steps include traffic rerouting, security briefings, and emergency readiness. The GHMC announced a major flyover to decongest traffic at a key junction, improving commuter flow. This is at the Nanal Nagar junction. The infrastructure uplift expected to reduce travel times and commercial delays. Telangana's clean energy sector gains new leadership with Tolnar's inclusion at Hyderabad. His expertise expected to drive strategic direction in regional renewable deployments. News from Hyderabad. US software firm Yahoo inaugurated a GCC focusing on AI, cloud operations, and software engineering for global markets. The expansion cements Hyderabad's role as a key destination for high-value IT services. At DevSparks Hyderabad, Redis demonstrated how it enhanced caching tools would help AI workloads with speed and scalability. The innovation highlights Hyderabad's positioning in AI infrastructure development. The new international airlink directly benefits Hyderabad businesses and ecotourism as boosting global connectivity, wherein KLM launches Amsterdam to Hyderabad flights via Boeing 777-200ER. Amid the city's political circles, K. Kavita's decision stirred narratives around the BRS leadership and intra-family dynamics. Media and public interest surged over the political implications. And that's a wrap on today's headlines. If you enjoyed the update on the go, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. It really helps us keep the news coming your way. Thanks for tuning in, and do let us know if you have any stories you'd like to hear in the form of an audiobook. See you tomorrow with more stories that matter. Take care.